Today I'm going to say some words about the Ebola epidemic. It's obvious that the CDC and even Obama yesterday are not telling the truth. They're saying Ebola is not easy to capture. However, at least 100 professionals in healthcare have contracted Ebola. That tells you that they're not telling you the truth. It's not just being gotten by direct contact with fluids from another body. It could be that these people breathe onto a surface, someone else touches it, and they get contracted. So it's probably much worse than any of the officials are telling you. Now, the other thing, if you look at statistics of past Ebola epidemics, this one is worse than practically any of them for the past 40 years combined. And now that they've completely gone mad by bringing people into the United States with this and not keeping them in quarantine where they were, which is what they should have done, there's no telling how far this can spread. Now, I told you the other day about the ISIS people capturing the Euphrates River's dams and how that relates to Revelation 16:12. But the Ebola virus is probably also in Revelation 16. And if you go to Revelation 16:2, the first angel went and poured out his bowl on the land, and ugly, festering sores broke out on the people who had the mark of the beast and worshipped its image. And the other verse is right after the river, the Euphrates River, and it says in Revelation 16:11, and they cursed God of heaven because of their pain-filled sores, but they did not repent of their behavior. Now, I'm not saying that these people with Ebola have the mark of the beast. The reason I'm bringing this up is there has to be an excuse by the elite of the world to give it an immunization to everyone. How are they going to do that? Well, there has to be a great catastrophe, such as this Ebola outbreak, to give an excuse, to give an immunization that will be the mark of the beast. So I'm saying that if there is a widespread immunization push by the international community, be very, very wary. Be very wary, because the mark of the beast is probably a chip that will be embedded in a universal immunization. I do pray for all these people, but it's ridiculous to let people go as they have internationally, like they have back to the United States. They should have kept them where they were. It's no different with what's going on with poverty in the world. You can't bring all the impoverished people of the world to Europe and the United States. You'll just collapse the whole system. And that's what they're trying to do. Help them. Yes, help them in their own country. Have compassion in their own country. This is what I wanted to tell you today about Ebola. God bless you all.